Anyways, welcome to, I guess, a new ramble I'm assuming I'll probably be recording. I'm hoping there is no noise in the background. It is like 8 in the morning. My schedule is somewhat fixed right now. And I guess this results in me being awake when there's construction work being done outside, so that's fantastic, bro. Right, so welcome. I don't really know exactly what we're talking about today. I did want to slightly discuss the smithing rework. Well, that's a weird way to word it, isn't it? It's not really a smithing rework, because we probably get that phrase from RS3 because of the mining and smithing rework, which I think is what we originally thought it was going to be, is mining and smithing. Let me put my other screen down here, maybe, if I can. There we go, cool. I don't have any noises on, so I'm going to probably just end up AFKing a lot of mining during this, but who knows. I normally use volume to, like, actually hear myself mining, but not right now. Yeah, the new, like, smithing thing seems to be kind of interesting. I don't think, at the time of this recording, they have not released the XP rates, I don't think. Okay, so I just wanted to pretty much delete the entire clip I just recorded, because at that point it was kind of outdated, and just probably ramble about it now instead. So, welcome to the future, pretty much, yes. You're gonna go back in time after this, like, long clip, probably. So yeah, Jax did release, like, something on May 11th, it looks like. Discussing the XP rates. At first, I thought the XP rates for the smithing place was going to be around 150 to 200k an hour. I guess way incorrectly, they actually proposed it at like 75 to 85k an hour. Now, when I heard this, I was like, I can't wait to make a ramble video about how dumb this shit is. And then they did fix it, so at the moment, I'll just pop this up on screen. They did change the XP rates. I believe what they actually ended up doing was tripling it. I think the first thing here says they've tripled it across the board, and it says something about down here tripling again, I think. Somewhere. Yeah, triple the XP you'll get from the swords that you make. So, yeah, I'm happy about that. That is a big change. This update was looking really good to me, and then it just went like completely downhill once I saw the XP rates. Today's video is sponsored by Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community which has thousands of online classes and members across 150 different countries. A place to get inspired, learn new skills, and put them to work in an impactful way. Skillshare makes creative life possible for everyone around the world because it's so easily accessible. The last 2 weeks on Skillshare, we learned some entry-level Adobe editing and some great tips for what you should have in your kitchen for most recipes. Now that we had the right things in our kitchen for baking, picking what to cook was easy, straight to the desserts. And baking for beginners was a very easy class to learn with the helpful videos that Skillshare has to offer. Do you have a specific skill you're trying to learn? Skillshare is a perfect place to start, from photography to illustration to graphic design, freelancing, and so much more. You can find any class that will match with your goals that you've set for yourself. Skillshare has a new premium class launched every single week. They even offer the entire catalogs in different languages such as Spanish, French, Portuguese, German. It's really for just everyone. And that's why the first 1,000 people to use my link in the description or the code AlkanRs get 1 month free trial of Skillshare. It's free, so why not try it out? And I still don't know much about this place, honestly. I'm too lazy to read this whole thing, but by the looks of it, it looks like... Is this a ceremonial sword, pretty much, you're making? By the looks of it, I think so. The rewards for this place look really good, actually. We'll probably discuss that in a second. I think this is the new... Is this the new XP rates right here, pretty much, then? Swords per hour. Okay. So this is the new... Damn. What the fuck? Is this 270? Hold on. Easier materials such as bronze and iron obviously require less effort, so players will be able to make higher... okay. So, even like the low-ass tier XP rate, still not that bad. That's funny. We've also crunched the numbers for the skilling methods. Okay, cool. So, oh, this is the old skilling methods, right? Yes. Okay, this is the old ones, I think. So this is the ones I think for the new smithing place. This seems this seems almost overwhelming for Iron Man. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like too good. It went from underwhelming as fuck to like overwhelming as fuck. I like this better though. This feels like I'm on top now instead of at the bottom, dude. This is a whole lot better. I'm gonna... Okay, is it weird to just assume highest means rune, high means... No, this is the swords, isn't it? Okay, yeah, swords per hour. Okay, lowest, highest. Alright, I see. Average XP per sword. I know this sounds funny, 23,000 XP drop for a sword. Is that what's actually gonna happen? That was like a very normal thing on RS3, because the sword takes like 6 or 5 plus minutes to make anyways. So it does look kind of funny that's 23k. I should probably read this thing, that way I don't sound too dumb, but that's fine. After testing, we reckon the players can make between 10 and 20 swords per hour, with each sword taking 28 bars to create. Okay, cool. So, and I think you get 80% of your materials back, or 85%, so even if one rune one takes that long, you'll get like a lot of the bars back. So this seems really good, to be honest. Almost too good for Iron Man in my opinion at this point, but hey, I mean, that's fine with me. There's also the smithing outfit that they're coming out with. And yeah, I actually have not voted for this at all yet, but I probably should go do it. I think it's gonna pass most likely anyways. Why? Because it has skilling in it. And, well, you know, we always vote no to PvP and yes to skilling, right? So I'm assuming it'll pass, but I'll probably go vote in case anyways. But I will discuss a few of the rewards real quick. I think they reworked some of the rewards. The sword thing that they were going to come out with, I think. Is this it right here? This looks hilarious, bro. Is this the sword in action, actually? That looks totally RS3 as fuck, but that's fine with me, bro. I'm assuming that's a smithing outfit she's actually wearing. I think it's right here. Yeah, cool. All right, like it kind of matches a smithing cape as well. Pretty good. Pretty well done. Right, there's a few rewards this place is going to be coming out with. Pretty big ones, actually. One of them is the one I'm most excited for, probably, is the cannonball, like, mold thing. So pretty soon we can make 8 cannonballs for every... well, it's 2 steel bars. It's still 4 cannonballs per steel bar, but it's gonna be, you're gonna have double the speed pretty much. So you can use 2 steel bars instead of 1 at the same time, and make 8 cannonballs at the same time. It normally makes to make 4 right now. So that update looks amazing. Just to verify, it's not more cannonballs per steel bar. It's just double the speed. That's an easier way to look at it. So it'll be less AFK to make cannonballs. It'll be literally double the speed to make 1 inventory, but it'll be so much quicker, which is great. So, man, is that like another Iron Man update? Pretty much. I mean, botters might like this shit. I don't know if the mold's gonna be tradable or not, but yeah, that's pretty sweet. So it seems like if you're an Iron Man, bro, just go spend 1 day, make cannonballs, and you're gonna have like a friggin' 50,000 cannonballs or something. That is, yeah, I'm for that, bro. That's a big positive. The other one is actually, this one I found very interesting. I don't have the sheet opened up right now, but I think I memorized what it said, sort of. It's going to be something where you can create, which is a nice update. You can create bars now at a normal furnace, and I think it'll make it so you actually use half the amount of coal, which means it's the exact same as blast furnace, I think. So you use pretty much, 4 coal for 1 runite instead of 8. And it's also going to give you double the XP as the bar would make. So if you get like 30 XP for making a bar, you're going to get 60 now, I think. Only at the furnace, though. Obviously, blast furnace will still be the best way to do it, speed-wise. But if you want to like get the most XP out of your ores, this will be, once again, good for Iron Man. I don't know if I'll be doing it myself. My hardcore does have a fuck ton of myth and addy. It used to have even more, but I made like 1 million mithril dart tips on my my hardcore Iron Man. So that's 100,000 mithril bars gone. And by the looks of it, that could have gained me God knows how many millions of smithing XP. I think that already gained me 5 million, is it? Ooh, a nice hard clue, easy. Yeah, I think is it 5 mil smithing? I think each myth bar is 50, so I got like 5 mil smithing from 100,000 bars. That's probably going to be like 20 mil plus XP in the future whenever this new method comes out. So now, unless this method's already out and I'm making this ramble, then oops, it's not out yet. Okay, Wednesday is, well, actually Wednesday's a week. Wait, yeah. Yeah, Wednesday's like almost a week away, so maybe by the time this is up, it might be in the game. I don't really know yet, but depends if this Wednesday the update's coming or not. But yeah, that's going to be pretty sweet. I actually did test out in the clip before that I had to delete. It does work where you have a coal bag in your inventory and you smelt at a furnace, like a regular furnace. It actually does use the coal in your coal bag. I didn't know this until recently, so... I assume they did this update a long time ago. I just never tested it, but I can now confirm, yes. Which is a nice update for sure. I can't actually believe that they were going to release this method with like 75 to like 85k XP an hour. The more I think about that, the more insane that shit is, because I mean, making dart tips is like already like 50 to 60k XP per hour. It's zero effort, it's zero GP loss, and it's fucking the most AFK thing ever. They were gonna make you go around making a sword, and you were still gonna lose supplies for a very slight XP increase compared to that. I don't see, dude, that kind of shit worries me, bro. Like, who came up with that XP rate, man? You gotta really think a bit more before you just be like, here's the XP rate. And that was so bad. Oh man, I was so ready to make a ramble on that shit. Not a ramble, a rant actually at that point. I mean, most of my rambles might be rants, but hey, this is the part where I'm like, I speak the truth, and then I'm just a piece of shit actually. That's fine, that's no big deal. But I'm happy they fixed it, especially before they released it as well. I was like happy for the update, then I was like, the fuck are they doing? Then I was like, okay, they fixed it, so now we're good. Much better looking at those XP rates, not just because of personal gain. I mean, it was at a point where I was just wondering who was even gonna do this update, because it just seems way too underwhelming, to the point where they tripled the XP, obviously. And now it seems actually almost too good. If they nerfed it a bit, I wouldn't be mad, honestly. So, like, I'm not here trying to look for self-gain or anything. It's more just like, wow, that's dog shit. And then now it seems like, okay, that's really good. We'll see how we do on my my account with all my supplies. This account here, the Iron Man account, I don't really do any skilling on it anymore, so I mean, it'll be cool. I guess I'll get more banked XP or something, but I don't think I'll ever actually use those supplies up. This account strictly just for like PVMing, pet hunting, and totally a collection log hunter account. 100%, bro. Where are these gloves actually? I mean, still getting used to my bank on this account. All right, it's been a little while. We go to Duradaddy. There we go. Perfect. Right, so I'm not sure what this video is going to be exactly based on. I'm just recording the future, like I said. But I'm probably going to be still rune crafting. I am about halfway done the million blood rune stack at the moment. A little bit over halfway, like 550k or something. That I've been kind of slowly working towards. And I'm not burnt from it, but I'm just doing other things right now, I think, which is the issue probably. There's too many things to do in this game, man. There's always too many goddamn things. You'd think after Twitter Malol, like freaking 10 different times, you'd, you know, get a fucking life, but I guess not. I did read a little bit about, like, this sword thing that they keep showing us here, like, above. Be like a mold, and you have to go and make it based off what the guy asked for, pretty much. Is this just like the RS3 one? That's what I'm still wondering. I think it probably is. Once you've selected the set of your mold, you need to move on to the crucible, the big stone bucket, chain above the river of the lava. The crucible heats and liquidates metal, steel, myth, rune bars, or any metal that you want. Gets otherwise unwanted. Okay, cool. So I'm just gonna assume that this is pretty much like you just hammer each side of this blade and you make dents in it just like the RS3 one. If that's true, now I could be talking out of my ass, this might be wrong. I'm sure someone's like, just read it, bro. I don't want to, okay? That's just the truth of it. I don't really want. There's too much to read there, but give me TLDR. I'm supposed to be the guy that gives you the TLDR. You know what? You give me the TLDR in the comments, alright? Thank you very much, dude. Where are we going? Oh, this place? Fuck shit. Fuck shit, that's a great... Okay, great. Yeah, you know what I'm wondering about this? And this is, like, not just this update, but, like, future updates. I'm wondering, like, if RuneLite's gonna end up having a plugin for this, pretty much, that, like, tells you what to do. Because most RuneLite updates do that, or like plugins or whatever. So this is one of those things that I thought about it. If this is what I think it is, a ceremonial swords, you get like a tiny bit of thinking normally, where like, okay, I should hammer it here, hammer it here. If RuneLite does have a plugin and just tell you everything, I'm gonna laugh, because honestly, it's gonna make it extremely brain dead to do this method. So you know, fingers crossed that RuneLite does it all for us. Wait, I think I found it. Okay, hold on. There's a trip hammer requiring a hot sword. Thanks for the hots, bro. This tool is used to hammer out the imperfections on the blade. Okay, so it looks like that's what I was thinking about. Grindstones. Swords must be medium temperature. Okay, so there's like the whole temperature. This makes me be like, oh shit, I'm gonna be shit at this. Hey, hopefully, hey, RuneLite, can y'all work on this shit right here? Figure it out for me, thank you. I guess the last thing to touch up on is pretty much the outfit, the Smith's uniform. It looks like it's called. Yeah, pretty much, if you have the whole outfit, you have, what, a 20%? Is it, what is this? 15-20% speed buff when Avril smithing. Oh my god, Avril Lavigne, bro. Anvil smithing. I almost said, I did say that, didn't I? Outfit looks good, honestly. Doesn't seem too OP, which is great. I don't think the outfit gives an XP boost by the looks of it. It's just that, I mean, it is an XP boost, but not like directly. It just speeds up smithing at the anvil, but the actual outfit itself doesn't give you like an XP boost drop. So that looks good. And you can also combine the ice gloves or something it said. Yeah, you also have the ability to combine the ice gloves with the gloves from the uniform. So does this mean... Wait, does this mean if you have... Oh, okay. I guess that's kind of important because, yeah, I mean, can you even really use this at blast furnace though? Or do anything there? I was gonna say maybe a blast furnace would be good, but I guess for Pures maybe. Can Pures not get ice gloves or some shit? Pretty sure they can. I don't really know, but either way, I guess that's a cool thing to add. So I'm happy with that. There's something I'm missing with the ice gloves, honestly. It's probably because I'm too high of a level to like notice what it's gonna do. Can Pures not have ice gloves? Maybe is that why? Because now they can probably. I mean, if that is a thing, then I'm cool with them. Cool with that shit. I'm trying to think. Is it just... yeah, I'm too dumb, bro. I don't know. I just wear ice gloves when I do blast furnace, but I don't think this helps at blast furnace. So, I mean, yeah, right? Yeah, it doesn't look like it. With 100% chance when you have the full set equipped. Okay, yeah, cool. I'm assuming, yeah. Well, I like it. Looks good. I'd probably rate this update honestly like an 8 or a 9. It just seems very good. I mean, it hasn't come out yet, and I don't know how the actual method is gonna be. They did show it on stream. It doesn't look too. It looks confusing as fuck. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm sure once you get into it, you'll be fine. I mean, like the room crafting minigame looked pretty fucking confusing, but then when you actually did it, it was extremely easy. So I'm assuming it'll probably be the exact same situation. Once you do a few runs of it, you'll probably be like, holy shit, I can do this the whole day. So. I'm hoping it's not obviously too intense and just kind of like more like medium chill type of shit. And yeah, I guess I'll be probably doing it whenever it comes out. I'm freaking making anti-fires here because I have like nothing. Bro, check out the cash stack. It's really gone up. I mean, you're going to probably see the other clip of me having like 100. Ooh, a rock. Hello, bronze tits. Okay then, bro. Tier 1. You know what? You can take that. I was going to come here on my other account, but you know what? All yours, bro. Take that shit. Right, I guess I'll go back to the original part of the ramble. So it looks like you guys are about to go back in time. Look at my XP up here, and now it's gonna be lower. Actually, you know what? I want to keep the discussion to old school for now. There is a small RS3 discussion. It's like literally 2 seconds long. I wrote something down here. Due to the extreme like change of pace with collection log hunting these days, pretty much. I wrote something down here. I'm going to read it word for word just to see if I jotted it down or if I actually properly wrote it out. Okay, let me read this in a second here. It says, will they start not adding very hard items to get on collection log because of the hunting that's been going on? Right, so a long time ago, before Completionist Cape ever became like a discussion for old school, the JMod said something like, if we add Completionist Cape, people might not want new things to come out. They might vote no to it so they can keep their Completionist Cape. Obviously, I think these days on RS3, there's like this grace period where like when new updates come out, you can still wear your comp cape for a certain amount of time. Once that grace period's over, you can't wear it if you haven't completed the new content. So very good idea for Completionist Cape type of stuff. If they ever have one in the future, which I do hope they do. I'm totally for them probably. It's going to be a little bit weird not seeing particles on them probably though. Because that was like the nice part about Completionist Cape was the particles behind it. Especially in HD, it'd probably look very good. I'm pretty sure that one client, which apparently is legit, I don't really know. The only client I look at is like Runelight pretty much. But there's like the HD thing coming. I believe a friend might have made a video looking into it. I didn't really watch it because I don't really care or something. Fucking diss on a friend, but that's not what I meant. I just didn't click on it yet because I just don't know if I care enough about like a different client coming out. I like Runelight right now. But yeah, they had like a Completionist Cape, I believe, on it or something. I don't know if I could find it. Let me go to Twitter maybe. What's their Twitter, like HD old school or something? It just reminds me of that one HD old school that got like removed because like they weren't complying or something like that. Yeah, I don't know what it's going to be under HD something, but they had like a Completionist Cape they added to, like just with the particles even. It was pretty cool. Anyways, yeah, so what this question kind of entails is like, are they going to, in the future, not add things that they would normally add to a collection log due to it being so hard to get or complete or something? Like, right now we have a cape in the game that's the 2000 Chambers of Xeric cape, where you have to do 2000 CMs. Not just raids, but actual challenge mode raids. If we had collection log hunters out today, and like everyone was huge on it, my question, I guess, would be, would they have added a 2000 CM cape now, or would they have not added it? Because right now they added it just because it was like something else to go for. But, I mean, it's not that it's unrealistic to go for. It's, I don't know, like it's around 1,000 hours probably of doing Cox. I mean, to be fair, you have to do Cox anyways for the collection log, like to get the items from the raids. So instead of doing normal raids, just literally don't do normal raids if you're going to go for the like completion log stuff. Just literally go for 2000 CMs. Don't even touch normal raids. There's probably no point, because you need to get everything from CMs and the 2000 cape. So, and I believe for whatever reason it doesn't actually stack. So if you do 1,000 normal tobs and 1,000 hard mode tobs, you have 2,000 tob KC. You could buy the tob cape, because it's not specific to just hard mode. But the completionist one, the chambers one, CMs, that one is strictly for CMs, I believe. I don't think it's let me try to go look at it actually real quick. Raids, yeah, this thing here. Check. Let me just see if I can wiki. Can you wiki? Oh, nice. You can wiki that. Okay. Yeah, so Xeric's Champion is a cosmetic cape that can be obtained from Captain whatever by the entrance of the chambers after completing 2,000 Chambers of Xeric in challenge mode. Whew, so it is 2,000 CMs. Holy. It's literally a cosmetic cape, which is hilarious. Yeah, so pretty much would things like this be added to the game if, like, in the future, if this becomes such a, like, big thing for people to start doing? I mean, it was pretty obvious where the game was headed after, like, people do this, people do that. It's always going to be a completion feeling for the game, so it's not really anyone copying each other by doing it. It's more just like, I mean, people go for 200 Malal normally, they don't just go for max. That's always been a thing. It's really no different. Most of the time after 200 Malal, you would start doing things like all pets and then all collection log stuff pretty much. So it looks like everyone's just kind of doing the same shit, and then there's one guy doing tile man mode, so that's pretty crazy. Pretty much if you want to be unique these days, it's so much better off if you're like a content creator. But at the same time, most people might not find that fun to do like tile man mode or something like that. But unfortunately for me, I like more completionist stuff. I'm not huge on like tile man stuff and whatnot. It's just not really the type of content I wish to do myself. Maybe watching it, obviously, but doing it, I'd rather have a Bandos pet, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I guess tile man mode, at some point tile man mode would be normal. I mean, you just unlock every single tile. I don't know exactly how much XP that would be in the game. I have no idea. I mean, hey, I like gaining XP, so I wouldn't really have an issue with that. But, yeah, just a small discussion just to, you know, maybe brainstorm some stuff. I do wonder if it's going to change their ideas of things to add on the completionist log in the future, just due to them being kind of nervous of the feedback they might get. They might get some, like, hate comments, you know what I'm saying? A little bit of hate if they add something that's very hard to, like, finish off on the completion log. So I'm wondering if the JMods are just thinking about it at all, just due to the fact that there's a lot of people doing it now. Whew. Sorry, I totally had to drink some water. My voice is completely disappearing again. What else did I have on this list? Right, there was one more thing I did actually have jotted down. This one's gonna almost sound like some hate towards JMods. Something I do miss about old school originally when it came out was, dude, there's literally noise out, so hold on. I'm not even gonna pause this shit. I'm gonna just literally get up out of my seat. I'm gonna go to the window and shut this shit out. Yeah. Alright, cool. No more fucking drilling in my goddamn asshole, bro. Jesus Christ. Okay. How unprofessional to not even just pause it. I literally can't be asked, bro. Like, you're not even listening. You're just literally, you're like listening but not listening. Like, if I just farted right now, none of you would have been noticed. Actually, you probably would. Somebody would point it out, dude. Like, this dude farted at 30 minutes and something. Right, so when they released Old School and the JMods started working on the game a little bit, I could have sworn, even though the JMods there were much less of them. There were very few of them. There were like 4 or something. Every update that, like, got pulled, I swear, came into the game, like, the next week. And it just kind of made me miss that, like, era of RuneScape or old school RuneScape that we had, because right now, dude, I could have sworn the hold on, I have to log back into my freaking Iron Man account. Yeah, as I was saying, I could have sworn that like a long time ago they pulled something like, I don't know, for example, like maiden crabs. They were gonna make it so the whoever freezes the maiden crabs and damages them in the maiden room for Tob, like it would count towards the MVP. That is now in the game, like kind of recently still. But it was pulled, I feel like 5 months before it was actually implemented into the game. Now, this isn't necessarily a knock on the JMods, because I'm gonna try to be respectful here, but I'm not a fan of just compared to how it used to be. I'm a much bigger fan of how it used to be. It used to get pulled, it would pass the poll, and the next Wednesday or Thursday update, it would be in the game. I miss that like excitement, because normally when the poll's done and the results are like shown, I mean back then the results were kind of already shown, but let's just say for the sake of, you know, nowadays, the results would come out and it'd be in the game by next week. Now obviously there's like bigger projects that Jax works on, like obviously for a new quest, if they say should we add this new quest and it passes the poll, I don't expect that to be in the game the next week, because that's like a whole thing. You got to work on the dialogue of this, that, the design of it, graphic stuff. Obviously that is very different than what I'm talking about. Small, like almost like quality of life updates that like the left click cook fire and the rogue's dead. Now they added that recently. I do think that was pulled like 3 or so months ago. I could be wrong, I don't remember, but I remember hearing about it and then going, oh, on my group account I'm gonna wait for that update to hit the game and then I'll do 99 cooking at the rogue's den area. I now did that, but I had to wait like a long time. Did it really take that long to make the fire on the ground left click cook instead of use shark on it or something? Like, you know what I mean? It's not a knock on the JMods. I mean, I don't know what their agenda for, like, not agenda, sorry, calendar is for like their updates and stuff, but I just miss the way it used to be, where it would like pass the poll, be in the game really quickly. It almost feels like, because like they get you excited, you know what I mean? It might just be a thing of passion. Okay, this is passion over here talking. I'm like ready for this update to pass. I'm like, hell yeah, this is a great update. And then it doesn't come out for like 5 months. It's like, bro, I forgot about this shit. I forgot you guys haven't pulled this. So I don't know if they could ever change and go back to how it used to be. Maybe it's obviously based off updates maybe being bigger or something, which like I said, that's fine. But little small like quality of life updates, you wouldn't think take so long. I know the Elite Clue Scrolls just recently got put in the game. Not put in the game, but like they updated them, so it's actually supposed to be the way now. That took them a long time too. I mean, like we waited a very long time for the Elites. Obviously, I understand the QA for that might have been kind of annoying, because it's like, yeah, you don't want to mess up all the clue scrolls by accident or something. So that might have been like extra testing, but I still feel like, was it really going to take that long for the Elites to be kind of updated? What's funny is I think the original release of that, like a lot of clues were like 1 or 2 steps or something. I remember hearing complaints about that. They hotfixed it, I believe, anyways. I think it's called a hotfix. Hotfix, I think, is when they update it without taking the game offline, and I think cold fix is when they take the game down and then they update it, I think. I'm pretty sure. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's what it is. Yeah, somebody in the comments will be like, that's a cold fix, Alkan. Yes, you're right. That's a hot fix. Yeah, but I don't know. I'm just kind of maybe ranting, but I do miss seeing an update or seeing it pass then in the game the next week. Now, what they could do, and I don't think anyone would really have an issue with this, they could just stop doing polls for like 2 weeks and catch up on all the polls that they haven't actually like implemented into the game yet. I'm wondering if maybe it's because the higher ups have a quota for them to reach, and if they don't reach it, something bad happens probably, right? Maybe some firing or some kind of big ass friggin' discussion. But I don't know who would complain about like, hey, don't do a poll for like 2 or 3 weeks, 0 polls, 0 updates. Well, technically not 0 updates, because this is going to be the time you take to work on all the updates that were supposed to be in the game 4 months ago, right? Let's catch up. Let's play some catch-up game, you know? We don't need new updates every single day or every single week, but the ones that pass the poll, would be nice if we had them in the game 3 months within the time range, you know? Pull it when you're like, all right, we can do this, we got time, let's pull it, and then boom, you can do it as soon as it passes, so... yeah, I don't know, man. Just a little bit annoying. I don't really. It's like, motherfucker, you got me all excited over here, jerked off my dick, then you just left me alone. I mean, that's not a good graphical image you want in your head. All right, so, that was probably the last thing I actually had written down for topics to discuss. The other thing I was gonna say about RS3 real quick was, For whatever, is there a reason, because I'm out of the loop with RS3, is there a reason why RS3 doesn't have PVM high scores yet on their like high scores, obviously? I don't know if they even have clue scroll high scores, to be honest with you. These are things that, like, especially for completionist hunters or people who just care about ranks in general, is there a reason why they don't have it? Because RS3 is way more advanced when it comes to coding, as far as I know. So they can do a lot more things with their code as opposed to old school. So is there a reason why there's no high scores for PVM and for like clue scrolls and whatever else like KCs they can, you know, gather up? Is it due to, because I know back in the day we thought it was going to be an issue with hackers, because we're like, yo, whoever's got a high KC in something, yo ass is going to be in the front lines of getting hacked, you know, you're going to be in trouble. But it doesn't seem like it's really been an issue for old schools. So, I mean, I don't know, maybe, yeah, I don't know, like, maybe to activate the high scores, you have to activate Authenticator or something, or, I don't know. Activating Authenticator doesn't do much if you don't have a secure freaking email, does it? But you know what I mean, right? Like, is there something missing or something? Did they discuss it? Let me just take a sip of water. We're good. We're good. It's like freaking, bro, it's been beautiful weather lately. I've been like sweating like crazy. It's been great. It's like 17 Celsius right now. And it's 9 in the morning right now. 9:10 in the morning. So, I think yesterday was like 25. Bro, I went for a walk out to the gym yesterday. Whee! It almost felt like we were actually in the summertime right now. Man, I love the sun, dude. It's so great, dude. The sun gives you everything. It gives you life, bro. Shit gives you life. I love it. I might even go for a walk right now after this, you know, this little talk thing we're doing. It says it's going to be humid today too, apparently. So that's lovely. Love that. Love that for me, bro. Humid. Oh, humidity is great. Yeah, I don't really know why the RS3 hasn't added that yet. And I guess being on the discussion of RS3, for anyone that's playing, and you know what, you might be surprised, there might be more RS3 players that are listening than you'd think, maybe. Is there any discussion about prestige on that game yet? I know it was a discussion a long time ago. It was implemented in a really stupid way, at least the idea of it was. For anyone that doesn't understand, prestige is basically when you get a skill to 200 mil, you can reset it and do it again. And then you would have like a prestige. Now they do have a prestige on that game for like kill counts. So for example, if you kill 60,000 abyssal demons, you can click on the prestige button. It'll say you have now 0 abyssal demon KC, but 1 prestige. Every prestige is 60,000 KC. So if you have 10 prestige and 0 kill count, it means you've killed 600,000 abyssal demons. Basically that, but for Twitter mill stats. I'm still wondering why they haven't considered adding that yet to RS3, unless they have, and I'm obviously out of the loop. When I think about it, bro, that's so much lost potential of money. It's crazy to think about. The amount of money people spend now on Twitter Malal, because they just PVM for money. They take the profits, and they buy spins, and they get Twitter Malal. I'm not even against it in this day and age, because it's like whatever to me. I don't really look at that game anymore. It's like a skilling game or whatever. Like, I don't really think any skilling accomplishment maybe on that game is like anything to care about, because it's just, unless it's Iron Man, obviously. Iron Man is a bit more proof that it's not like purchased. But it's just not something I really look at all anymore in RS3. It's like, oh, who got Twitter Malal next? It's just, not just that there's way too many people that have it, but it's just the way you can do it is just, I'm just not a fan, obviously. Obviously, I play Iron Man, so I'm not a fan of even free trade, I'm not gonna lie. Bro, I hate free trade. It literally ruins skilling for me, I'm not gonna lie. Anything you do in this game with free trade available, it just, when it comes to skilling at least, it just devalues it to me. I don't know why. I've never liked it, dude. I like when people have to do everything on one account, including making the money for Twitter mobiles. I just find it to be way more sexy. It's sexy. Dude, trust me, bro, it's sexy. It just, the idea of it is just way better to me. So, yeah, obviously, I just don't really care how people do it on RS3 especially. But, back to the main topic. Have they done any discussion on that game about prestiging skills yet? Now, the original idea for prestige was literally this. If you have 99 in a skill, you can click the prestige button, and you would have 1 prestige. If you have Twitter Mill, you can click the prestige button, and you have 1 prestige. The way they designed it originally, I hope that JMod's not there anymore. Pretty much it meant if you have 13 mil in 1 stat, or 99, it's the equivalent of having 200 mil in the stat, pretty much. So literally the last 187 mil XP you've done is for no reason, because you're about to lose all of it. So the original idea of it was very dumb, because the way they proposed it, I guess. But now it's like, especially in this day and age where XP is extremely quick and buyable as well, I'm surprised the RS3 team has not done this yet. It seems like it'd be something that would make the game so much more money. Could you imagine how many more spins people would buy if there was no XP limit, pretty much? Now, in theory, this kind of sucks because if you're someone who's going for Twitter Malal, this basically lets you know that the game is endless. Now, to be fair, the game is already endless. If you really think about it, it is. It doesn't just stop with Twitter Mill stats. It doesn't just stop with collection log. You can keep doing, as if you can raise a number up, it means you can keep going. So basically, like any boss, look at the boss high scores. You can do, I believe, 2 billion of one boss. So you're not done. You can always do something else, you know? And since we have EHB calculators for old school right now, technically you actually can still compete post 200 Malal. It just means that there's two different EHPs you got to add together now. One's EHP for skill, the other one's for bossing. And maybe in the future there'll be one for clue scrolling, one for minigame stuff, maybe. I don't really know. Sorry, hiccup. So, if you really just want to accept it, the reality is the game is already endless as it is. Obviously, I've done Twitter Malal twice on RS3, and I'm not quitting. I'm not done. I've got more shit to do. And on top of everything, we have more game modes than ever now. So if you do everything on one account, bitch, you can make one more account and do it again. Just, you know, an Iron Man this time maybe, or a UIM this time. You know, you can do Twitter Malal on UIM still if you haven't done that. So it is a very endless game if you ever it almost reminds you of like the universe. Man, I've been having something about like Joe Rogan weed or something, or crack or whatever it is these days, where you get like really high, you just talk about crazy shit. You know how the universe is just like unlimited? It's pretty much what RuneScape is like when you really think about it. Oh wait, I didn't say good morning. Hold on. Good night. Oh, good morning. Wait, that's the wrong clan chat. There we go. Yeah, I mean you can do Twitter Malal on one account, and then 2 billion bosses out of every boss, including Zuck. And then you can make another account that's a UIM and do it all over again. And then you can make another account that's Iron Man, or Group Iron Man, or Group Hardcore, or just fucking whatever you want, dude. So it really is as endless as the universe is, pretty much, when you really think about it. This is fucking crazy. Fortunately, I think this is my actual addiction to this game anyways, is just the number game. It's everything can always go up. You might be wondering why I'm doing this blood rune crafting. It's literally because of numbers. I want to see 1 million blood runes in my bank, so I've been hooked for the past decade on this whole number thing, and I can tell you, bro, it does not stop at all, bro. It just goes on forever. So just, yeah, you know, enjoy your time while you're doing it. Don't force yourself to do shit that you hate doing, and that's my good advice to you, bro. 42,000 day alt left. Okay, so we're at 404,000. Oh, yeah, 404. Whew, man, there's so much rune crafting. I don't know what else to do. I have a few things I'm brainstorming that I want to do after this goal of 1 million blood runes. I have no idea why I set this goal still. I never will, but I just want to have it. I think it just looks nice. I might consider in the future maybe AFKing Zaya rune crafting. This outfit does work at Zaya still, so you would probably make like, I don't know, I want to say Zaya rune crafting was like 1.8k blood runes per hour before the outfit, so whatever 60% of 1.8k would be, which was 600 plus 480, 1,000 more, a little bit more than 1,000, so yeah, like almost 3,000 blood runes an hour, maybe 2,700 to 3,000 blood runes an hour, which, I mean, really ain't even that bad. This is like 6 to 7k per hour, so this is about double the speed. But this gives you like way more rune crafting XP per hour as well. Plus, you can use day alt if you want even more XP, but the time to mine day alt is obviously going to ruin the XP rate pretty badly. I guess like long term, if you strictly want blood runes only, it would be still efficient to do Zaya, because the time it takes to get the day alt essence kind of already probably ruins the XP per hour, or the blood runes per hour maybe. Or maybe not, I don't know. I guess if you want to tick abuse mining day alt, which who wants to really do that for Twitter rune crafting, then it maybe obviously it'd be worth just mining your own day alt as an Iron Man, then making blood runes. But if you want to just skip the whole day alt part, I guess you could always just go back to Zaya rune crafting and just do that. So that's an option. But obviously we're not doing that on this account. That was a weird ass ramble. I just went on a little tangent, bro. At the moment, I just want to mine as much day alt as I can. I might. There's a chance I might. I'm not really itching. All right, I guess we can talk about Group Iron Man now. Why not? This is a great segue. I haven't been itching much to play Group Iron Man the past little while. I don't really know why. I don't know, man. It just, I think it just gets boring over time. I think something like that. I have a hardcore iron I'm currently mining on down here, obviously, as you can see. That is my hardcore iron that I skill on every day, all day. And I don't know, man. Group hardcore iron is literally just the exact same thing, man. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's the exact same thing. I don't know if I'm enjoying it like I used to. All I know is that I have regretted the breaks I kept taking on this Iron Man account. It could be a lot better right now if I didn't keep taking these crazy ass breaks on this account, which sucks. I know it doesn't really matter because I already have like a good hardcore Iron Man account, so it's whatever. This is technically just my secondary account, but I mean, still, just knowing that I've quit the account like 2 different times for about a year plus in total. I've also like fished friggin' Zora scales for like half a year. I mean, like, you know, this used to be like 2.1 million, I think. I used so many getting my hammer back, dude. Holy crap. By the way, no, I fucked up my bank again. Oh, what's my scythe doing down here, bro? I hate doing this. It's because of runecrafting. Because I bank all my freaking blood runes. Oh, dude, I'm so annoyed. I'm so annoyed, bro. No, not again, man. This is like the 3rd or 4th time I've done this, I think. I don't even know what to do. Oh, where was everything? Oh, no, bro. This is horrible. Oh, no. What are we doing? Bandos. Oh, God. This goes... Let's put that there or something. Shit. Everything has to be moved over like once, I think. So it's like this moved over this, moved over that, moved over this, these. This needs to go like over... No, man, I'm so pissed. I gotta fix this. Hold on. I got this ADHD shit going on. This shit, that shit, the mage stuff, the mage hat. Shit, do mining. Hold on, I'm also cooking on the group account right now. I gotta make sure I keep cooking. The scythe went... Oh, man, went like somewhere up here, to be honest with you. This defender is more on the melee side. The staff. There. What is this doing here now? No, dude, I ruined it. Rapier there? Okay, that might be fine. Oh, wait, my boots moved. Man, I hate this bank, bro. Can't we just, like, forever keep that? I don't know, bro. This friggin' remove placeholder thing really just fucks with you when you have to change it sometimes. Anyways, that was close enough. What the hell was it talking about? Group Iron? Yeah, Group Iron Man, that's right. Yeah, I'm pretty much just AFKing cooking on the account the past little bit. Fishing, mining stars, which I don't know when the next set of stars are dropping, like 10 or so minutes, I believe. I don't really know what to do on the account. I think because we stopped like PVMing, not that we ever did really any PVMing, but in this day and age, if I'm going to be like making another account to skill on, I would like to passively PVM while skilling on it. And because we're a group hardcore Iron Man, we're not really PVMing like at all. So I don't know. I think I just get kind of burnt. I've already got an account for skilling, so it just feels like, what is this extra account that I have? I could basically be playing my UIM right now instead of the group account, so I don't know. I don't know if I'd say I'm burnt, because I'm still playing it every day, but I'm not enjoying it, I guess might be the actual way to word it. I haven't been enjoying the past like month or 2 on the account. If I wasn't in a group, I would have easily bailed on the account by now. I'm like, ah, fuck this shit. I'm going to come back like in 2 years from now, probably, when everything's 10 times easier as well. So I also just recently smithed myself 200,000 mithril dart tips. I'll throw up the account in a second, to be honest with you. Here it is. I was looking at the RS3 high scores here, the 200 mil stuff. Yeah, I made myself like, well, how many myth? 188,000 mithril darts, and then the smithing rework discussion happened, and they throwed up that like spreadsheet thing. This was like 19,000 mithril bars, so I'm really hoping I didn't fuck myself over by using 19,000 mithril bars, and I'm only gonna get like 1 million smithing XP out of it. Looking at that minigame, man, that smithing XP might have been like 2 or 3 million. Who knows how it's gonna work, but 19k myth bars might have been a lot more beneficial than what I currently got for it. But oh well, no big deal. But yeah, right now we're just like, I don't know. I'm going for 100,000 Stardust. I'm going to open it all in a video probably. So that's like the small goal I have right now is 100,000 Stardust. And then just going to mine more day. I'll just bank 200 mil. Sorry, 200 mil. Bank 99 rune crafting. Not 200 mil. I got like crafting bank like 4 months ago or something. So I was just kind of slowly working on that. And just 99 cooking banked as well, and just, you know, cooking away, I guess, something like that. So, yeah, I don't know what to do on the account, to be honest. I was doing a lot of Serb before I got burnt on it, I think. It was fun while it lasted. I mean, I did like 666 kills exactly, so pretty decent amount, I think. Yeah, I don't know if I enjoy like group skilling, you know what I mean? I don't know if it's my type of thing to really do. I thought originally that we were gonna go for max, but like passively kind of not rushing it. If I'm gonna be honest, nobody cares about a group being maxed in this day and age, so like at the same time it feels like the goal that we're working towards is a pointless one anyways. It's one you should only do if you personally want to do it, not because you think people will find it impressive, because I don't think anyone finds a group account that's max impressive. Especially a group. It's like literally a budget Iron Man. It's an Iron Man that can get help from others pretty much. Yeah, I don't really have much motivation for it. I have a good hardcore that skills already, and I already have a good Iron Man, so what is like another freaking account that I have to do more skilling on? Right now, we'll just AFK whatever I want on it. I haven't done a bird run or a herb run on that account in like, I don't know, 3 months. It feels like 4 months probably, bro. I haven't done a herb run since like leagues pretty much. Like whenever leagues came out, that account, my motivation for it, all the way down to 0 pretty much. I just AFK'd what I could on it. I got the team some like money from like the fishing I did. And I guess the Furies, I guess too, which count as money. Like everyone has a Fury now, which is nice. And it was technically free because I got it from fishing. The 2 prim boots we got is pretty good, you know. I think Zulu and Devious are using it right now while they're doing Slayer. I still gotta go and do Slayer. Devious ain't doing shit. He's 93 plus Slayer, not doing any Zulra at all. So that's thank you very much, bro. Alfie's gonna probably have to do Zulra. I don't want to start any grinds until I think I have a Blowpipe or a Magic Fang, probably. I'm considering if I go back to the account like full-time playing it, I'm going to probably just do PVM Slayer till 99 Slayer. I shouldn't die doing anything. I'm not going to do Vorkath probably though. Staying away from that shit. But dude, there's no way I die again at Vorkath, but I'm not going to do it, I don't think. There's just no point. It's not like I was only doing Vorkath on my last hardcore just because I wanted to do things that I found to be a bit more of a challenge. Like Serb is too easy for me. Like Sire, very easy. Vorkath, while acid walking, a little bit more challenging. Tob, a little bit more challenging, you know what I mean? So I wanted to do KCs that like I would find to be kind of impressive. You could always do 10,000 Dagonoth kills, you know, it's like just have the right prayer on, right? So actually maybe over time you might get distracted to the point where you'd actually die, so who knows, but you know what I mean, right? It's like not hard to do Dagonoth, right? So that's why I was doing Vorkath. On this account, I have no reason to do Vorkath because I'm not trying to make it like a trophy account where like I show off my KCs. So it just doesn't really matter to me, obviously. So there's no reason to do Vorkath. But yeah, maybe like some Sire while going for 99 Slayer. Now that they updated the respiratory systems, they give like 50 Slayer XP each. So every Sire kill is like an extra 200 Slayer XP now, which is, you know, pretty good. I mean, if you do 1,000 Sire kills, it's an extra 200k Slayer XP. So that's a pretty good chunk. Maybe go back to Serb. I would still like to get more boots for the team from Serb. I've got 2 prims, which is good, but you know, wouldn't mind getting more. Maybe Eternals, but I have no idea what Eternals are for. Like, we're not gonna ever even use them, so it's kind of useless. I mean, I guess the pet or something like that. Who knows? Oh, nobody fixed this wheel, bro. I will fix it. That's fine. What else are we going to be doing? Yeah, pretty much just that, I think, to be honest, for the account, for 99 Slayer. What other bosses would be possible to do that's, like, not horrible? Dagonoth Kings, maybe. If we get, like, a Blowpipe and a Trident, the Magic Fang one, Toxic one, I think maybe solo Dagonoth might not be too bad. The only issue with it is... Sorry, hiccup. I ate some freaking beef recently. I'm kind of having some hiccups. Not that beef normally gives you hiccups or not. I just wanted to mention I ate food recently, okay? I'm not starving, okay? Definitely not starving if you take a look at me, bro. Definitely not. That ain't a problem. Yeah, I wanted to do the solo Dags, but with the Blowpipe nerf, I don't know if solo Dagonoth is that great right now. Like, can you kill Prime pretty easily, especially without Rigor? I don't think you can, so... We would technically have to wait till Nalfi finishes Gauntlet, then goes to Cox with his Crystal Armor, and gets some Prayer Scrolls, pretty much. Because without Rigor, I don't see blowpipe lasting that well against the prime. So yeah, I don't. Has anyone here done solo DKs recently on like an Iron Man? What's it like doing the prime? Is it shit? It was like, dude, before the blowpipe nerf, it was already kind of hard to kill prime in time. Nice rhyme. Oh fuck, that rhyme too. All right. It was hard to kill it in time for the Supreme to spawn or the Rex to spawn. I guess what I could do is switch up my ratio, my killing order and leave Rex alive whenever I'm killing Prime. So if Rex is walking towards me, I can barrage it and then go back to killing Prime. As long as it's not such a slow kill where Supreme also spawns, I should be fine. I haven't tried this yet. Maybe I would try a rotation or two on my Iron Man just to make sure we have it down. But yeah, basically I would just do Supreme first, then Prime, then Rex, or other way around? No, Rex. Man, I don't know. I forgot. It's too early in the morning for me to be thinking like this, to be honest. But basically I would want, yeah, wait. So it would be... Yeah, it would be Prime, Rex, Supreme. Yeah, that would be it. Prime, Rex, Supreme would be the order. So Supreme, Rex, Prime. There we go. I got it. There we go. That's the order I'd want to do it in. So I can just barrage little melee Rex while he's walking over to me and just finish off Prime in time. Fucking hell, dude. Prime in time, friggin' rhyme. Go suck on my dying, bro. I don't know what the fuck is rapping, bro. Right, so that was probably the plan for the group account. I don't really know when I'll be doing all this, but I want to say in the next like month or two, probably, possibly. I'm definitely going to be the last person in my group to max, if I even end up maxing at this point. I mean, I'm doing no herb runs, so like I'm a little bit afraid of like herb lore. I'm doing herb runs on my hardcore Iron Man. The account down here, the one that I actually care about, yeah, that account right there. That account's doing herb runs, and I refuse to do double herb runs. It's just, it gets way too repetitive, bro. I can't do it, man. I've done it in the past on like new hardcore Iron Man accounts that I make, but only for like 80 to like 85 herb lore, not 99. So, yeah, I don't know. I just, dude, just imagine doing a bird run, and then another bird run, and then a herb run, and then another herb run. Like, bro, in the next 40 minutes, you gotta do it again. So it's not fun, you know what I mean? I don't really want to do that shit. That just sounds awful. But yeah, I don't know, maybe in the future, like, we'll start doing group content together or something. I think my joy for it would maybe come back, but as of right now, it's just like log on to the account and skill and only skill. I think after playing Iron Man for such a long time, I've started to learn and to actually enjoy PVMing. Mostly because you obviously kind of have to PVM on an Iron Man if you want some desirable items that you can use for skilling as well even. Yeah, I think I like adding PVMing into my routine maybe of playing Iron Man. Like a little bit of skilling, well, mostly a lot of skilling, and then some PVMing on top of it. Otherwise, it does get pretty boring. I think if I didn't have this account here that I PVM on, I don't know how much I would still enjoy playing just my hardcore Iron Man. Because, I mean, it is just a skilling account. I think I would realistically just make my hardcore a PVMing account. Not only PVMing, but like whenever I stream, I'd PVM on it pretty much. And then off stream, I'd be skilling. In hopes that the next day when I go live, I don't freaking disconnect and die. So it'd kind of be annoying, to be honest. But yeah, I don't think I have any plans to make any hardcores like at all. I don't know. The group account was like enough for me. That's already a hardcore technically. So, well, technically not. I did die to blood belts. Oopsie daisies. Hey, at least I didn't die to a monkey. You know what I mean, bro? That's crazy. Yeah, if I was to ever make a new account, yeah, I don't know what it would be, honestly. People thought I should go back to main... Dude, what is this main account movement, man? Freaking Bodie, man. But I already have a main account, alright? If you guys want to see it, okay, flex it to you real quick, alright? In case you're, like, newish to the channel, bro, or, I don't know, you're just a bitch. Wait, hold on, it's not banned, okay? There it is. This is my, my main account that I haven't played on in about 6 years now? I stopped playing a month or two after I made my hardcore Iron Man, and my hardcore is 5 years old now in April, pretty much. So yeah, pretty much 5 years ago, I haven't logged on this account really, pretty much. So it has like what 2.2 bill XP. It doesn't pop up on the video, does it? That sucks. Trust me, it's 2.2 bill XP. My herb lore rank is like 24. My farming is 29. My wood cutting is 22, and my fire making's rank 59. I used to be 60, I believe in it, but somebody got banned. Ha! Anyone know who it was? Yeah, and the rest of my stats, like 30 mil runecraft, 32 mil agility. I think I was going for 30 mil base XP on this account like 5 or 6 years ago. And never fully, I'm like 85 mil mining. That's all from load, by the way. That's crazy, isn't it? The amount of load that I've done in my life, bro. You'd think I'd be pregnant right now or some shit. And hey, you never know, I could be. You know, we do live in 2022. I could be pregnant. I don't know. I'd let you guys know the birth of it. Or sorry, the gender. Wait, no. Well, it doesn't have to have a gender, does it? I don't know. I'll let you know when my toaster comes out, all right, bro? I'll let you know when that shit happens, okay? But yeah, I was working on like 30 mil base, I think, and lo and behold, I have no thieving experience. Dude, both my accounts have 20 mil thieving. It's like one of the easiest skills, but it's literally just due to the fact that I cannot find a good auto clicker, so I just don't know how to do thieving. No, I just literally, like, when you play multiple accounts, your mouse moves every friggin' second. So if I was to do thieving, I really couldn't do it because my mouse has to move. So when I'm thieving like a Tazar or something, I can't keep clicking on it because my mouse has to move to the other account. So thieving isn't exactly the same for me as it is maybe for someone who plays like one account, obviously. What PVM does this account have on it? Yeah, pretty much 0. I did 488 Serb on it. I think that's what I did to practice Serb or something. After like 30 kills, I knew what I was doing and shit, but I was just doing it for fun. I think I still have a prim boot on that account. I might have sold it, who knows. Yeah, some Dagonoths on it. I don't know, dude. I really didn't do much. See, this is the typical main account that goes for XP. It just has no bosses. Because there's just no reason to PVM on a main unless you're going for like completion log or something. 161 Zulrah, Casey. That's crazy. This is the account I used to learn Zulrah, though, for my my hardcore Iron Man. When I made my hardcore, I had no idea how to do Zulrah. It took me like 50 kills to like make it so I don't die anymore, bro. It's pretty crazy. For anyone out there learning Zulrah and struggling, dude, everyone struggles learning Zulrah. Don't feel bad, okay? It's literally shit. I had the friggin' like 200 mil fire making friggin' Phoenix KC, whatever it is. I'm ranked 336. Holy shit, that's actually a pretty decent rank. It's not like I went past 200 mil fire making, so that's pretty interesting. 64 Armadillo KC, and I have the Armadillo pet. That's a pretty sweet pet. One of my favorites, probably. I think my favorites are most likely the ones that I have in my bank right now, the raid ones with the dust on them. Bloodhound and Armadillo. And do I have another one that I like the most? I don't know, honestly. I kind of like the new runecrafting pet with the that little ball you use on it from the like rift area, the new runecrafting minigame. That like new rift looking pet with like the cosmetic feature to it. So not this one here, not this ugly one, but the new like white and greenish one. It actually might look really nice with my house colors, to be honest with you. That'd be great. What the fuck am I talking about, honestly? Oh, something to actually discuss for a quick second. Tonight I did something. If you look at my combat task, tomorrow I think I might be doing next on stream actually, real quick. I just need to do 1 kill and also have a kill where nobody on my team dies. And I will be claiming the elite combat task, whatever thing it is. I haven't gone for any masters or any grandmasters. I don't think I will because I know my skill level is not that level. So, you know, I might try to like knock out some of these bosses. Grow test I gotta go back to do. I didn't have a scythe, so when I was doing it, it's kind of hard to get the grandmaster time down without a scythe. Plus the blowpipe nerf kind of fucked it up even more. I think my PB is very close to, it's like 126 or something, so I like almost got it, but yeah, no cigar. I also don't have dragon claws. I think D claws might be kind of nice for that one, but yeah, whatever. But yeah, I wouldn't mind trying to do some more of these in the future. What's the Groudor ones? Oh, it's probably like, yeah, it's all Grandmaster. To kill General Groudor 2 times, yeah, without taking any damage from bodyguards? Okay, I see. Yeah, fuck that. Kill Groudor in a rented instance without taking any damage from the boss or bodyguards. Bro, what is this? You think I'm good? Kill General Groudor 15 times in a privately rented instance without leaving the room. Oh, that's easy to do. Oh, I can do that tomorrow. Oh, that one's really easy. Okay, well, I didn't know that was... Yeah, that one I didn't do because I didn't have the hard task done. That's why. Okay, I see why. I literally do like 25 kill trips every time I go there with the crossbow. I need to get the Bofa so I can actually do proper Bandos methods, but right now I'm doing the crossbow method, so it's like 25-ish kills a trip or something. Okay, so tomorrow maybe I'll go do a Bandos trip or something, and I don't do instance normally because it's like it costs money, right? So I just do the other one instead. So yeah, a nice benefit of doing this is elite clue scrolls will be 5% more common or something. So it's pretty cool, I guess. I don't know, maybe get a few more clue scrolls here and there. And the Slayer helm. I'm a huge fan of the red Slayer helm, the Jad one. Looks really good. Plus, it will match a Runescape very nicely, I think. So probably gonna be a nice looking Slayer helm, you know. So that's good. I don't think I have any real plans to ever go for Master or Grandmaster. I mean, my skill level is just definitely not there. I might do a few of the Grandmaster ones for fun. There's a few here like the Pack Yak one for TOB. That one seems interesting. Pretty much you have to do Theater of Blood without touching the chest at all. You can't loot anything from it. Not the chest at the ending, but the chest during the raid that gives you like supplies and stuff. So you pretty much just like bring a Blood Fury, I think, bring Void, bring a few switches only, and bring a stamina with you, obviously, because you're going to need a stamina for the boss room. And just, you know, hope that no one dies. I don't think anyone in the raid can die as far as I'm aware. So that seems like a pretty easy Grandmaster to do. I haven't gone for any of the Master or Grandmaster Theater of Blood times yet. When I didn't have a scythe, I just didn't think it was even worth going for them. But now that I have one, I guess I can go do a few of those for fun. But I don't know, just a few things passively I'll do there. But I don't know if I'm ever going to be good enough to do this shit here, to be honest with you. Bro, I'm gonna just be honest, man. I don't have an Inferno cape, bro. Like, the Master requires Inferno cape. I can't do that shit. So, yeah, you know, we'll do Elite. Elite's good. It's cute, you know? It's a little cute little thing. What I wanted to mostly mention, though, is if you guys don't have a Varix Flail on your Iron Man account, you can actually do the Elite task. There's this task that requires you to kill KQ with a Varix Flail. I would recommend doing this as soon as you're done listening to me, if you can, until they maybe patch it. I don't know if they're going to ever patch it. It's a very small, it's not like a bug even, really. It's just like, it's one of those things that it doesn't matter if it's like fixed or not. Like, it doesn't ruin the game in any way. But you don't actually need a Varix Flail to do that task. What you can do is gear up in decent tank gear, or not even. You can just flinch it even, to be honest, if you get it in the right spot. Just pretty much summon thralls. So wear flowers, wear a berserker necklace if you have one. Get your combat stats, like your offensive stats, the ones up here. Like my stab right now is 38. Get those to minus 100 if you can, and I believe you can't do any damage or something. I wore flowers in my hand, berserker necklace, and that was like good enough, to be honest with you. And just the armor, but you can wear any armor you want and just flinch it if you want. Just pretty much you just summon thralls and you let the thrall kill the KQ, both phases of it, not just the first phase, obviously. And that's really it. So if you guys are looking to do this for whatever reason, for the diary or the combat diary, whatever, and you don't want to go hunt a Varix Flail, I'd probably recommend doing it before they possibly fix it, if they do. Yeah, just literally walk underneath it, let your thrall do damage to it. The only thing you have to do is attack it every like 10 or 15 seconds or whatever. You'll notice your thrall will stop attacking KQ because you haven't attacked it for a while. So walk underneath it, let your thrall do damage to it. Once you think you've stood underneath it for a good amount of time, just attack it again with your flowers, and then walk back underneath it. You're pretty much going to flinch it by accident even, because you're purposely staying underneath it for a long time. So yeah, obviously flinching by default you'll be doing so. Yeah, it takes like 15 minutes maybe to do though. It takes a little bit of time, I'm not going to lie. Maybe 10 or 15 minutes. I think thralls do 40 damage every full minute, I think. I think that's their max, or their default amount of damage they do. So KQ has like, what, 500 hit points? So at 40 damage a minute, you know, pretty much takes over 10 plus minutes to do this, like 13, 14 minutes. So a little bit annoying, I guess. Which is why I don't think they need to nerf it, to be honest with you. If it takes 15 minutes to do, like, that's not that long, I guess, in the grand scheme of things. But, I mean, JX, don't nerf it, bro. Just leave it the way it is, bro, you know? So as you see, like, my Barrows thing here, I don't have... yeah, I don't have a Varix Flail, lol. So it's doable without the Varix Flail. Now the Hydra one, you do need a DH axe for it. So that one I don't think you can get anywhere around it. But You don't need full DH for the Grandmaster, I think, for Hydra. I think it's a Grandmaster task. You gotta like stay underneath 10 hit points the whole time or something for a Hydra kill. That one I did do like when combat achievements first came out with just a DH axe. So you don't actually need full DH for it as far as I remember, but I think I do have DH now. I did a lot of Barrows trying to get the Varix Flail, and then I quit the account because Barrows is so shit. I pretty much, dude, it made me quit, bro. I was like, man, what am I doing Barrows for in freaking 2021? I think it was 21 when I was doing it. Yeah, that long ago, bro. Such a long time ago. Right, so this is funny. At the start of my ramble, I was supposed to add... So the last ramble I made, I didn't finish adding all the clips to it. The video became like an hour and 10 minutes long. And I was like, bro, I don't want to add these other clips because it's just going to be too long. I know that most, well, not most people, some of you are still listening to the whole thing, but I just was like, bro, I just removed the clips from it and I said I would save them for the start of the next ramble. And I ended up forgetting to add those into this one too. So I think I might just add a few clips from my last ramble I didn't end up adding into this one, probably. I think I mostly just discussed clients, which is kind of, dude, I should have discussed it when I talked about Runelight, shouldn't I? The whole like smithing and dungeoneering thing, god damn it. Would have been a perfect segue to like talking about clients and being really OP pretty much. So yeah, if you want to hear a cool discussion, continue listening. If not, I will see you guys in the next ramble probably. I'm just gonna add those clips at the ending here probably. I think it's like 15 or 20 minutes long. I don't really know how long exactly it is, but if I sound different, this was a different day, different month probably even, or well, not different month, different week, and different time of the day, so I might not be as tired, who knows. But I'm currently losing my voice, so I'm gonna head out. By head out, I mean I'm gonna stop recording and sit here in quiet while playing RuneScape, just like you guys are. All right, goodbye. Just realized we discussed what my plans are for this account like 10 times, but we never actually discussed it. So my plan is to complete the collection log before Bodhi and then become a Bodhi sheep. Thank you.